The last event of the day, named after one of the all-time greats of WA racing, Aquanita. The Aquanita handicap, 1200 metres, 0 to 86 rated horses. The last to go at 5 o'clock. And we'll take a look at the past runs as I turn the page of El Presidente. Oh, I like this fellow. We'll catch up with Johnny Clate. He'll tell us all about him. Glory Hunter, another one of my favourites. Lindsay Smith will wax lyrical about his big metal storm horse. Midtime resumes. London Court resumes. Stephen Parnham to tell us about him. Captain Woodrow was very good. He'll be racing second up in the space of a week on Saturday. Now, other horses. Just a Halo will be the pace in the race. Canny Jack returned to a little bit of form last week. Ran a good sectional behind Bluff Point a fortnight ago. We worked down to Barrambi, extremely good in the trials behind Reflective Star, who brained them at the Belmont midweeks. Demon Quattro's struggling. Caller 1 racing first up. Come on, Kevy ran a place at the Belmont midweeks on Wednesday. Had a Baclawker has put in 2 eye catchers, this time in again out of his class. And Jackass will be up on the pace from barrier 2 for Peter Nucky. Well, El Presidente is one of the boom horses in WA at the moment. He resumed with this stunning victory at Belmont on the Monday meeting.
Running third on the outside and being cuddled by Clate. Scopacheri struggles on the inside of him. 1.5 French favourite. Tropical Swell followed by another Mac, and then came Fimo's Crown. Westerly Breeze behind them, and Stone Motherless last is Foxy Boy. Lord Beaumay at the 250 in front of Mr. Wisby and El Presidente. Now Clate draws the whip on El Presidente. He grabs Lord Beaumay, extends, gets away by a length. El Presidente's home and hosed in the last, and he's come back to racing too in brilliant fettle. El Presidente scored from Lord Beaumay, Mr. Wisby, French favourite, and Westerly Breeze.
He's come back a very good horse, this one, El Presidente, Marty. He's all class. It was a brilliant win first up. I can't see him getting beaten this, and I think he'll be playing a big part over the summer. I
agree. Well, John Clate's the man who's got the ride, and he will appreciate riding him at 57.5 kilos. He's in terrific form. Here he is talking to his good mate, Wes Cameron.
Obviously, you went into the race confident he'd run a big race, albeit he'd only had the one trial under his belt.
Yeah, I think his form's set enough, and even though it was his first time out of Bunbury and racing in the city, I think his form set enough to say that he was going to be, pretty well fancied.
It was a big rise in grade, and also, I suppose, when you go back and look at that first up win, certainly they ran a decent time. Yeah,
it doesn't lie, does it? Running time is, always a good guide, and the times since have been around about the same in better company, so you'd have to say he'd be competitive again.
Well, Glory Hunter just got touched off in this replay by the Lou Luciani train striking.
Striken, who's rolled off the fence, and Whiting has him in a nice spot nearing the turn from Z-Link, then Saracen Moon and Original Lover. Glory Hunter about a half length on Larescapade under the whip on straightening. Mr. President's a length and a half away, and then Divine Star striking, warming to the task, but Glory Hunter, the horse to run down at the 150, clear of Divine Star, striking the outside. It's Glory Hunter, striking is levelling up with him. Glory Hunter, striking coming away, striking Glory Hunter kicks on the inside. They hit the line. Oh, it's a tight one, a bobber. Glory Hunter might be a nose striking, but gee, it could go either way.
Good effort by Glory Hunter on that occasion, Marty. Just the way he got to the line suggests to me he could be looking for 14. It's a 1200 this week. Paul Harvey goes on. That's a good sign.
Form's been frank too. Mr. President, who ran 4th there in the yellow colours, come out and won very well, very convincingly at the Belmont midweeks. Well, here's Lindsay Smith talking about the chances of Glory Hunter.
Lindsay, Glory Hunter's been a good acquisition for the stable, a real gutsy type.
Yeah, he's 6 wins and 3 placings for us. We're dropping him back in distance and going to apply to the stewards to ride him back in the field and see if he hits the line a little bit better. He just sort of still learning his craft, and we just thought if we could ride him back in the field and hit the line, it may be to his advantage.
Well, about to take a look at the last run here of mid-time and check out the winner, West River Charlie.
He's off the heels now of Joachim Stahler, but at the same time he may have brushed with Bold Ransom. 2 lengths away then Oscar Wildly, followed by Sir T Lad, mid-time being ridden along from Action Plan. They turn the corner now and West River Charlie levels up with Joachim Stahler to head him off. Bold Ransom sticking with West River Charlie and Oscar Wildly down the outside. West River Charlie under the 59, showing the stick. Here's Oscar Wildly about to level up with him. It's West River Charlie shifting ground in the middle of the course. Oscar Wildly tries to run him down to Colada mid mid-time coming through very late though, but West River Charlie hangs on. West River Charlie fell in from mid-time. Danicolada near the fence.
Well, that was back on the 7th of July, so hasn't raced for a while mid-time. Very good form out of the race. West River Charlie resumed. He come back and won the birthday stakes 7 days ago.
Yeah.
So great form out of the race for mid-time.
Wonderful form. Look, you can get form lines through a lot of these runners. This next horse, London Court, we go back to the trials here. This was a really good effort behind No Questions.
But, oh goodness gracious, back to the drawing board. In the straight, 400 metres to go, and the leader is Just Les, led by half a length. On the outside was London Court. Moving up on the outside, trying to come at them was Rollo. Getting an inside run now was No Questions over on the inside. It's finishing stylishly, No Questions, under a good hole too from Harvey. No Questions, driving through, takes the lead and comes away to win it from Just Les. And on the outside, grabbing second was London Court. So No Questions beats London Court and Just Les. And
I like this horse, Marty, London Court. That was a good trial. No Questions is no slouch. She won the Roma Cup last season. The horse, London Court, he raced consistently last preparation, won 3 on the trot. If he can show a glimpse of that form this preparation, and I think he will following the trial.
Well, let's have a listen to what Stephen Parnham thinks about his ride on Saturday.
Stephen, you're riding a very promising horse in London Court who resumes on Saturday. I suppose the major downfall, the bad draw.
Yes, Wes, he's drawn a little bit awkward, but I'm happy with the way he's going.
When we have a look at his form in Laston work, he hasn't raced since running over 1,600 metres. First up, looks ideally placed over 12.
Yes, Wes, last time in actually, he gave me 3 wins in a row. He found good form, and I think he's come back better this time, and his trial the other day was real good.
Captain Woodrow had come off a good trial at Lark Hill and he put a really good run in. First up here behind Diamond Highway and the other dead heater, Bull Durham.
Star Escort went to the lead 3/4 to a length. Island Force when they turned the corner for the judge. Just a Halos had a dream run in 3rd place. Diamond Highway ridden along on the fence, and then Bull Durham. Further back, Captain Woodrow. Star Escort, the leader. Island Force levels up. Just a Halo comes between them though. Then Diamond Highway, Bull Durham, Captain Woodrow. Just a Halo in the middle reaches the lead. Star Escort battles back from Island Force. Bull Durham is coming late. Diamond Highway getting through. Just a Halo, Bull Durham, Diamond Highway. Diamond Highway dived. They hit the line. Close. Bull Durham and Diamond Highway in a photo.
Slashing run first up by Captain Woodrow, Marty. They can do that though. Horses resuming, putting that real good first up run and suck you in, and then putting that flat 1 second up. I just prefer to watch him at this stage.
It's a hot field, isn't it?
It is.
As we have a look at selections, I couldn't find a place for Captain Woodrow, but I'm definitely going with 2 El Presidente on top to beat 4 Glory Hunter, 6 London Court and 5 Mid-Time, 2, 4, 6 and 5, but some very, very impressive young horses on the way through in this race.
Number 2, El Presidente for me to win. He will be winning and the best of the day. To beat number 4, Glory Hunter. Number 13, Had to Be Clorker, was a pretty good run last start. Unlucky and interfered with pretty much the whole way. Had to go wide. And to run 4th, throw in number 6, London Court.
Okay, let's take a break before we do. West Oz Racing, this will be one of your last chances to log on to a website that's done a terrific job for the last couple of years here in Perth. Log on now, www.westozracing.com.